Okay, so let's unpack this. Our mission today is a deep dive into a very specific piece of hardware, the kind that can, make or break a big AV deployment.
Right.
We're looking at the Aurora Multimedia DXW-2-B wall plate. And on the surface, it just looks like a standard two-gang Decora plate.
Hmm.
But it has an $898 price tag. And for anyone who's used to commodity hardware, that's a bit of a shocker.
It can be, yeah. But as soon as you look under the hood, you realize you're not paying for the plastic.
No, you're paying for the engineering, the part that solves massive installation headaches, and I assume saves a lot of cost down the line.
Exactly. What's so fascinating is that this little chassis, it's not just a junction box. It's really a total system bridge.
A bridge? How so?
Well, it starts with the two main inputs. You get a standard HDMI, which is also DVI compatible with audio, and you get a robust VGA port.
Okay, so VGA. That's the old analog connection. That seems like the place where this thing really earns its stripes, right? Is
Mhm.
it still necessary to build that into premium gear?
Oh, it absolutely is, because the world is just full of existing infrastructure.
Hmm.
This unit, it converts that VGA signal locally to HDMI.
Okay.
But here's the critical part. That VGA port is multi-format. So with some optional breakout cables, it can accept legacy signals like YPPPR, S-video, standard composite video,
Wow, so pretty much anything.
anything. Imagine you're in a university lecture hall built 20 years ago. They still have old dock cams, specialized gear.
Mm.
This one plate solves the headache of trying to find 5 different adapters.
That immediately frames the value for sure. And once you're plugged in, you have a ton of flexibility in how you use
Right,
it,
that's
right? You can
right.
do auto sense or...
You can. It has auto sense or physical buttons right there on the plate, or you can control it remotely via RS-232 commands.
The control aspect is so often overlooked, but it's crucial.
It is. And even the buttons, they have customizable backlights, red, green, or blue. So in a corporate boardroom, maybe blue is the main source. In a classroom, green is the auxiliary input. It gives you immediate visual feedback.
So we have a device that converts almost anything you can throw at it. But conversion is, well, it's useless if you can't get the signal where it needs to go. And that brings us to the backbone of this unit, the HDBaseT extension. This is where it gets really interesting from an infrastructure perspective.
The distance metrics here are a total game changer. I mean, we are talking about sending high-def video.
1080p?
Yeah, 1080p at 60 hertz, 24-bit, up to 600 feet over a single Cat 6A cable.
600 feet from a small wall plate. And even at max resolution, say 4K, you're still getting good range.
Absolutely. Even pushing 4K by 2K with 48-bit color, you're still getting solid distances well over 330 feet.
I have to imagine getting 600 feet from a passively cooled wall plate must have been a huge thermal challenge. For an installer wrestling with multi-cable runs, how much labor time does that one TAD 6A cable save?
Oh, it's a massive labor reduction.
Hmm.
Just massive. And it simplifies the whole logistical process.
Right.
Plus, the unit itself has a low depth.
So it fits in tight spaces.
Perfect for those cramped floor or table boxes. And, crucially, it supports POH power over HDBaseT.
Ah, so no separate power brick at the wall?
The same CA cable that handles the video signal handles all the power. It just eliminates another point of failure.
And if we connect this to the bigger picture, I'm thinking government installs, big university projects, compliance is always the gatekeeper.
Absolutely. And this product is TAA compliant and made in the USA.
Which is vital for government purchasing.
It is. The Trade Agreements Act requires it for certain federal contracts. That status is what qualifies the DXW-2B for major institutional bids. It's a tariff-free, cost-efficient solution for them.
And they back it up with pretty robust support, it looks like. Free lifetime tech support, 3-year warranty. They're guaranteeing this thing for the long haul.
They are indeed.
So when you boil it all down, what does this all mean? The DXW-2B is this powerful bridge.
Right. A bridge that gives you multi-format legacy conversion.
Extreme HD-based extension up to 600 feet over common wiring.
And that crucial TAA government compliance. It's engineered not just for function, but to attack the biggest costs in AV integration: labor, complexity, and compliance risk.
Which really raises an interesting question, doesn't it?
It does. I mean, given that this one wall plate can handle signals from decades ago right alongside modern 4K and deliver power and video over these vast distances on common wiring, makes you think, what significant logistical and architectural constraints does modern AV integration eliminate compared to how we designed systems just a decade ago?